Well, hello everybody. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. Over here in my little workshop, just trying to sort some stuff out that I got recently. Just basically wanted to show you guys that I'm still in the silver game, still over here buying, finding some really cool stuff right now too. A lot of people buying, a lot of people selling. I kind of wanted to make this video to tell you what I'm seeing out there in the wild when it comes to, shops and maybe a little bit of the news, what's going on, and my thoughts about precious metals. Number one, let's talk about what's going on in the shops. Now, this is me both talking to coin shop owners and talking to people online that do business with coins. I don't want to say they're totally a coin shop, but like an online dealer. Also, as being a customer. Sometimes I go into these places, the shop doesn't know me as being somebody on YouTube that talks about this stuff. They just, they know me from just a customer, I do business with them. That's all they really know. And so, I'm going to talk to you about different perspectives, basically. Number one, as somebody who knows some of these shops here locally with me, does business with them, talks to people that do business online, they are saying that business is actually still going very well, right? And you kind of go, wow, it seems like the spot price has been coming down. So how can that be the case? Spot price has been kind of stale and dropped a little bit lately. And as of the making of this video, it was stale today even. So, you're kind of like, wow, I'm surprised that people are still buying. Because, historically, it seemed like when people thought, they're missing out on precious metals, when, the price starts to skyrocket, they start to flood into those shops. That's still going to always be true, without a doubt. Once the news about this stuff starts to get out there, people are going to still flood. I mean, that's what the sheep do, right? They're not sitting there researching it like you and I and trying to take some time and build up our stack over time and do it the right way. They're just spur of the moment. They heard their friend talking about it, whatever the case may be, and they're into that push. That's not the case as far as right now. People aren't like flooding in there buying. It's both a buy and a sell. Nice little, tit for tat, pretty much. Little of this, little of that, if you will. So, that's good for shops because that's keeping them busy. That's keeping them busy, keeping them open. We like that. We want that. We don't want people to go out of business. We want to support our local dealers, of course. Kind of the same thing with the online dealers, too. Same kind of situation. It's not nearly as crazy as it was only, a couple of years ago when there was that mass hysteria and, you got to get it now. It's going to be too late. It's about to go to $1,000, et cetera, et cetera. Things like that. All that hoopla out there. So that's kind of died down, but the demand and the interest has not. Still a nice 50-50. People that are longtime stackers are really using this opportunity to get some good deals. Real quick, by the way, I'm going to have a deal for you. That's my hands, by the way. Look at that. Same hands. A little bit whiter on that picture for some reason. But I'm going to have a deal for you guys that want to come and see me on a new platform that I've been starting on called Drip. So down in the description, first link right there, I'll have a little link to Drip. I would love for you to come see me. Cost you nothing to go do that. And I'm going to have precious metals. It could be some of this stuff. It could be stuff like it. Generic bullion is going to be starting at under spot. And it's kind of a smaller little platform. And so consider it like an auction style. You guys are probably going to be able to get some metals below, at, or very, very close to spot from me on there. So one thing I like to do that I don't know if you guys know this about me, but when I sell my precious metals, I ship out that same day. At least you'll have the tracking. Like if I ship on a Sunday, what can I do, right? It's in the mail, but the mail's closed on Sunday. It is what it is. But I'm literally dropping that stuff in the mailbox same day when you buy from me on those platforms. So anyways, that first link down in the description for Drip, come check me out. Good little platform right there. I'm going to start on there, and I'd love to see you. Going to be different days. I'm going to try to make the days different to kind of satisfy more people that want to just come and hang out. And at the very least, come and hang out. Shoot. That little link down there is actually going to give you credit. I think you get like $15 off if you get like a $30 purchase. So let's say you got a couple ounces of silver right there. You're going to technically get silver under spot, well below spot. So it's a good opportunity. And there's lots of opportunities out there like that. But this is one that you can get from a trusted source, me, through a trusted system, Drip. And I think you're going to have fun on there with me, I hope. And there are probably some giveaways and stuff on there too, so you can really capitalize, and it's a good way for me to kind of give back a little bit too. So Bada bang. That's enough about that. Let's keep going, right? Let's keep talking about the future. So, anyway, so that's what I've kind of noticed as somebody who comes into the shops, both as a buyer and a seller. I've actually sold a little bit recently to take care of some stuff of mine and help me be more financially free. So, I really do believe in financial freedom, and something that I've been working on, me and the family for sure. So, this stuff is a great help for that. And, it's also something where I save for the future, and not just my future, my kids' future. So hopefully they end up having a little better come up in life than I did because of my saving habits compared to, I don't want to say my mom did a bad job, but my mom tried her best. She did some good things for me for sure. But there were some, things that I think if she had more money, we could have helped each other out better with. So I'll just say it that way. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. Anyways, I'm just showing off some pieces I got. Look at this John Wayne piece, huh? John Wayne, the Duke. I know most of my viewers probably remember the Duke. Huh? Leave me a comment down below if you remember that Duke fella. So, anyways, that's pretty much what's been going on with the sales. Just been in and out, in spite of the prices being kind of stale and stagnant. People have been steady buying, steady selling. It's been pretty good for business for those dealers. So that's always good. The coin business, by the way, in case some of you guys are, coinies, I don't have so much on my desk. I got some Morgans right here. But that's been doing really well too. You always have the naysayers go, oh, it's not doing so good. But when you go to see these big coin shows and you see these big ticket items and stuff just flying off the shelves, these auction houses just absolutely killing it, more and more auction houses opening and doing business. How do you say that coin collecting is dead? There's no stinking way. It's bigger than ever, and it's getting a whole new group of people trying to join. It's getting that young crowd in there too. A lot of people trying to help pave the way with numismatics through younger collectors. So it's still alive and kicking. Look at this coin right here. I got this a while back. I was just thinking about trying to have this graded, but I don't know. I would like to encapsulate it just to protect it. This old half cent. I know we can't probably see it very well. I'm trying my best. Let's see. 1833. There it is. Half cent. I'm thinking it's got to be getting close to an XF. It's around there. I saw a little bit of wear to some of the hairline right here. It looks good with the toning for sure, but there's definitely some wear that toning tends to hide. But anyways, that's my thought on those things. The bullion trade's hot. The coin collecting is hot. Et cetera, et cetera. What else can I say, right? I've been buying, as you can see right here. This is some of my recent acquisitions here, there. This is some stuff I've had. I got this right here from the coin guy a while back. This piece right here. I thought about having some of these kind of encapsulated, but I think I've decided to keep these raw for now. It would be nice just to have them in that protection and just kind of keep them in a safe place that way. I do like the encapsulation for that, but I think I've decided against those at least. So I'm looking into some gold. Maybe I'll have graded here shortly. Some really old classic gold, I think. So anyways, that's my thought. I'm seeing a lot of new products come out, and I practice this whole thing where I buy collectibles sometimes to flip, right? It's a great flipping opportunity. It kind of sounds funny. It's a great flipping opportunity, but it is. It's a great opportunity to flip and make some extra dough for your regular bullion stack. So you guys out there that are the silver is silver only crowd, I'm telling you, I can tell you all day, you won't listen, you're stubborn, but you are totally missing out on an opportunity to build your stack through collectibles. The only issue is you got to do a little research, right? You can't just go, I'm going to buy all collectibles and think that I can make money on them. Doesn't work, can't work, will not work. You're going to get burnt like that. You have to kind of know what you're doing. What's really a great resource for me that I've seen is eBay sold listings. I know some of you guys don't like that, but I love the eBay sold listings because it gives me an idea of what things are valued at. And I pretty much got to the point now where I can go into a shop. If there's something where I'm not sure about, check the eBay sold listings, see like a kind of an average of 10, 15 listings or so. And if that item has been doing well, if it's hot, if it's been purchased recently a few times, and you know it's being bought for more than I'm going to end up paying the shop for it, then I grab it up. I mean, it's just so easy. It's that little bit of research and knowledge of where to look has just really propelled my stacking into a whole nother level that it wouldn't have gone to if I had just followed the advice of the old timers that say silver is silver, right? And you know what? You know, maybe one day, those silver is silver bugs, their day will come, right? Where truly only thing that matters is the price of the metal, right? The metal itself. Maybe one day. I honestly, I think more and more like it's going to come, you know, each and every day. It just seems crazier and crazier things are happening in the news. And I'm like, ooh, man, like maybe it is going to happen. Like, who knows? But, you know, that doomsday scenario that, you know, they've waited for, their grandparents have waited for, et cetera, that just hasn't come. You know, maybe that ship does come in. And in that case, that giant stack that you've built up because of collectibles will just be awesome. I mean, it's going to be bigger and bigger because of your little bit of research, your little bit of advice that you listened to me about by taking into collectibles. Listen, guys, girls, old timers, I've listened to you so many times. Listen to me this once. Listen to a new cat in the game because I'm seeing how it works and I've done it for myself. Many other collectors now are doing that and it works out big time. You know, I've already explained this. I talked to this to death pretty much when it comes to, you know, buying collectibles to increase your other stack. But I mean, I'm not going to beat that dead horse anymore. I'm going to kind of give up at this point. This right here is me trying to look at this coin right here. Actually, oddly enough, I got this roll of 1986 Libertads, right? And you got to really look at all of your coins. I tell you what, because when I was looking at these coins, I had noticed some that seem, you know, really nice. And this is all the same roll, right? This is a bank roll. These are all from the same roll. And I'm looking at them with the loop, and I'm finding some real big issues on some of the coins in that roll. I found some really unusual striking, some just really bad striking, let's just say that, on a couple of the coins. And I would imagine if I had sent those off to get graded thinking that they were some kind of good coin because it was just in that roll, that they would have came back instantly damaged because they were that bad. And I was like, man, that's wild to see that. So really look at all your coins. In fact, I've been looking at all of my coins more and more lately. Some of my old coins I've been going back. Some of these Morgans right here, I was just like, you know what? Let me go back and look at them with the loop again just to kind of, you know, see like an old family member that I just kind of neglected for a while. And I tell you what, it's just so much fun. As a coin collector, looking at your coins with a loop, with a magnifying glass, and one of those like those little, what's it, like the digital microscope things. It's just so much fun. It's so much stinking fun. But anyways, yeah, so listen, come and check me out on Drip. I'll be on there as much as I can be. But use that link down below to check me out there. And I'll have some stuff for sale. People are going to be like, oh, Spegtacular, you're a seller now only. Nope, I still put stuff away all the time. Been doing that since day one of my stacking career for sure. And really happy to do it. This is a piece right here that I do plan on putting away. This 10-ounce Intal Prezasi, Italy piece right here. I just thought, you know what? It's not that rare. It's not that expensive. It's pretty much a silver is silver kind of piece. But I was like, you know what? I just like the way those 10 ounces feel. I love it. It's cold right now. It's cold in my hand. You know, silver is so interesting how it conducts heat and cold so fast. And it's pretty much taken the exact temperature of the room. And so as I'm sitting here talking and working my heat up and stuff, and I can touch something like this, the silver, and it's still the room temperature, it's just, I don't want to say it's shocking, but it's just like, oh, wow, yeah, silver, I forgot. It's going to be like that, you know? It's so interesting. It's so heavy. I was taking out some dollar, not dollar, what was I saying dollar for? No, those would be tiny. Some old gold, some 90% double eagles yesterday. And I was just looking at them with the loop, just really trying to see what they were all about, you know, trying to really get into that coin. And one of my daughters walked into the room and I go, hey, come here. I said, hold this real quick. And she held it, and, you know, you could just tell her eyes were just kind of like bugged out a little bit more than usual because now she's doing something that I kind of told her, hey, don't be just touching my coins whenever, you know. Now she's, okay, like, am I allowed to be doing this? And I said, what do you think about that coin? And she goes, uh-huh. I'm like, do you think it's heavy? And she goes, yeah. And I just get surprised as somebody who's touched these gold coins now, I don't know, 100,000 times. I don't know, something crazy. I'm not saying different ones. I'm saying that, I've touched my own coins so many times now. I get so, it's almost like a forgotten thing how heavy metals are. So when you grab a 10-ounce bar, you're like, oh, geez, like I forgot. It's going to be kind of hefty in the hand, When you grab a little, double eagle or a 1-ounce gold piece, you're like, dude, I forgot how heavy those are. If you grab a huge megalodon tooth, you forget how big that shark must have been. Whew. Huh? Crazy sauce. Anyways, that's me just getting one chance this year to show my megalodon tooth, which now I can't get back on the little easel thing. I'm trying, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, bear with me. It's so embarrassing. But anyways, that's my story. I think that I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm surprised how metals have been just kind of, although let's call it stale, stagnant, how people are still buying and selling like big time. So that's good. I'm a believer whether that's happening or not. I've been a believer for years, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and that's just stacking away as I can, because that has just helped me so much. If silver goes like much higher than what it is now, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep stacking. If it goes much lower, I've done some drastic things with my finances in order to get more when it's at a lower price like that. So, let's see what happens. All these wars breaking out. I mean, we're just like, it's like every couple of weeks we're involved in another conflict out, in the Middle East. And I mean, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm just going to keep on with this safe haven. You hear more and more stuff in the news about silver, and their uses. More and more stuff all the time with gold being a standard again. Who cares, as far as that goes? Just keep doing it. Keep grabbing it as you can. And I think you're going to end up being a winner. And you're going to be like right alongside of me. And one day, shoot, who knows? We might actually be bartering with this stuff again. We might go to the grocery store and we say, hey, this 10-ounce bar, I'm going to buy all of my groceries and my neighbor's groceries right here with this bad boy right here. So if you don't mind, ring it up. Ring it up. I feel like a movie star for a second, huh? Because we did the right thing. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to happen in our lifetime, but maybe in our kids' lifetime, right? Maybe that's going to be the case. And in that case, I have done the right thing for my family. And, bada bang. That's my goal. Do the right thing for somebody, Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Girls enjoyed. Ladies enjoyed. Men enjoyed. Whoever you are out there. Whoever you think you are these days, I really appreciate you. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Just took a quick little video to basically show off some of the pieces I've been getting for what I consider dirt cheap. The premiums have come down very significantly. I think I ended up getting these for just a couple dollars over spot. Nothing too fancy by any means, don't get me wrong, but it's just nice to get stuff without having to worry about such a hefty premium anymore. Even Eagles, if you guys are a fan of the sovereign eagles from the United States or other countries too, the premium is just so far down, so bada bang. Anyways, I got to go for now. I really appreciate you watching. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you keep following along. I hope that you leave me some comments once in a while. And just, I like you being a part of the show for sure. And keep on keeping on, just keep on stacking little by little. Don't try to outdo, somebody else. Just because you see me with this stack right here that I got recently, don't be like, oh, now I got to buy more or whatever. Just whatever your budget allows you to follow, go with that, I was able to buy just a little bit more this month. Maybe next month I won't be able to, who knows. But I don't try to follow some stacker online, as far as what I can get away with. I'm going to try to take some money away from something else and do this. This is just one of my investments, and bada bang. I think this is long-winded enough. Anyways, please come see me, though, on Drip. I'd love to see you down there. First link in the description. Come hang out. Let's represent a little bit. And shoot, I'm telling you, I'm going to sell some cheap silver. So if you guys like cheap silver, come and get it, because I'm going to have some for you. I got to go for now. Appreciate you for watching. Spegtacular. This guy, the Silverstacular, in God we trust, is out.
not like what you have to offer.
Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.